everybody. Welcome back to season 2 of Night Chronicles. We're your hosts, Destiny, Nat, and Ty. Hey, Nat. Hey, Ty.
Hi.
Hey, Destiny. Hey, Nat.
Hi, guys.
I'm so happy to see you guys. Happy Halloween Eve.
Happy Halloween.
I love it.
Love it. But before we dive into tonight's conversation, I want to say thank you to all of our viewers who have joined us and are supporting us. So let's tonight cheers to you, to all of you watching. Yes, we know Halloween will be different this year, but know that you can have fun with us. You're not alone. We're right here with you. So cheers to you. Let's toast to our viewers and Halloween
Cheers.
food. And I'm drinking wine, baby.
I see that, baby.
Yes.
This is about time, girl. Cheers.
That time.
Thank you, Jesus.
Mm. It just my wine just tastes even better just knowing that you're drinking with.
I'm a little sip because it's been a long time.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Okay. So speaking of Halloween, I know a lot of you are wondering what our costumes represent. And I'm sure some of y'all are saying, oh, those are costumes? Think y'all dress like that all the time? Sometimes we do.
I
But
just
not
got my
today.
wig
Yes.
just for you guys.
It's a nice one too. I love it.
It's
So
hot.
Ty, it is, because you hot. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ty, why don't you explain to everybody what our costumes represent?
Absolutely. So we were thinking about, we wanted to make this episode because we all love Halloween, and we were thinking we should do something as a team. And we came up with different ideas, and some of them stuck, and then we thought of the logistics. Some conversation arises where Destiny is saying how she is an earth sign. And then I said, oh, that's odd. I'm an air sign. And then Nat is like, I'm a fire sign. And that's when Nat just said earth, wind, and fire. And it's like,
Yes.
This is it. So it was so funny how we were just talking about our horoscopes, just randomly, not even thinking about the costume and coming up with the idea. So that was really fun. Guys, not to toot our own horn, I think we did amazing with our outfits. But I really, really, really wanted to send a shout out to my husband, Jay. He totally helped me with the wig and the scarf and the outfit. And honestly, I had no idea what I was going to do with hair. I was thinking, should I have a bat in my face? Should I have paper flying everywhere? Should I have feathers? He's like, you got a scarf, you got a wig, get me some hairspray and get me a wire. And I was like, okay. And voila.
That is
He
awesome.
did that.
Jay.
He
Thank
did
you
that.
so much. You made this possible.
Exactly. Because so on this spooky, candy-filled, fun-filled, try to make it fun-filled during the pandemic, Halloween weekend, we decided we would put our healing topics aside and just have some fun tonight. So part of that having fun, though, is something we do want to share with you because we got a lot of questions and inquiries about why we decided to do a podcast. So tonight we're going to share with you. And, I've always loved the conversations that I've had with the two of you. And on one of our many wine nights at Nat's house, I would leave feeling like our conversations were so deep and so just so moving, and they're just a lot of teachable conversations. And I always felt like that was something I would love to share with other people, because I believe that other people can benefit, not by just what we're saying, but the experiences that we have lived. A lot of people suffer in silence, right? So they say, oh no, I know I'm not alone, but everyone in their life at some point has a feeling of just being alone, right? And if you can just plug in online and find 3 other crazies like you, here we are. You can benefit from that. So, I've always wanted to do the podcast because I've always felt like we have so much to share with others. So on one of our drunken wine nights, I think I mentioned to you guys that we should do a podcast. And you guys were like, yeah. Well, we discussed doing the podcast for about 3 years. We just talk about it at the wine nights, but we never put any effort into it. And then the pandemic happened. And we had nothing on our, nothing but time and opportunity. So why not do the podcast? So we decided to do the podcast. And here we are.
Yes, Jessie, but before the Friday night wine nights at my house that we would always have, we all had to meet somehow. So I'm sure you're curious how these 3 crazies got together, right?
Exactly.
So we'll just give you like a little background about us. I met Ty through one of our good friends, Malena. Ty,
Cheers
this was
to that.
Hi, cheers to Marlena. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Cheers to her. A huge shout out to you, baby girl.
Malena's one of my oldest and dearest friends. We've been friends since we were 5 years old, so she's like a sister to me, right? So she went to college in Nicaragua. This was like, what year was this that we met?
2000. Well, when I met Malena, right? We went to college in Nicaragua in 2002. And then she was talking about her friends, and she used to have her remember this huge photo album. And it'd be like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? And then your name would always come up now. So it's like, oh, I want to meet her so badly. And, we met virtually, which back then was like what?
Which
AOL
was so weird. And what was that?
I forget.
So it's been like 15 years ago, right? Like 15 years?
18. But we met in the flesh like 10 years ago.
Yeah, but
when
we
I
became
finally
friends.
came. But
we had known each other virtually, because the thing was that I used to Yahoo chat with Malena. You guys remember Yahoo chat?
Yes. I knew it was one of the messengers.
Yes.
I forget
it
which
was
one.
Yahoo chat. We had progressed from AOL. We're not that old. So I would Yahoo chat with Malena all the time. And, of course, my wonderful Malena, that's a little social butterfly and is never home. I would send her a message, and then Ty would be like, oh, he'd see my message pop up. He's like, hey, Nat, this is Ty. Malena's out. I'll let her know, that you texted her. I was like,
I got the voicemail.
So I would do it so many times that Ty and I just started talking because Malena was never there.
Right.
Yeah.
So we just became friends, and it got to the point that if Malena answered, I'm like, so where's Ty? Wait, I want to talk to Ty.
I love that.
So that's how, and then finally we met in person when you moved to Florida.
When I finally moved to the States, yeah.
Aww.
So we've known each other a long time. 18 years has it been?
Ooh.
Yeah, well, 20 minus 2. Right,
Wow.
2002, 2020. Yeah, time flies. People don't believe me, but
it does.
time flies.
Mm-hmm. And Desi, I met you through Sasha and Gabby, right?
Yeah.
Because I used to work with Sasha. And Gabby and Sasha are best friends, right? Mm-hmm. So Gabby went to school with you at the Art Institute, right?
Yes, she did. And I just met her and just wanted to eat her up. Well, not in the beginning. In the beginning, I just...
Why do I find that so hard to believe?
In the beginning, we go to school together. We ain't friends now. Come on. And then it was... that's another story. I'll tell you guys later. But Gabby and I became closer than friends. We're sisters. She is my sister. I love her so much. And for Gabby's birthday, it was 1 year for her birthday. We went out.
Yeah,
and that's when I met
to
you.
The W.
To the W, yes, to the W. But it's so weird that was the first time we met. But I remember as just the first time we hung out, because I felt like when I met you, oh no, I know her. Like I felt like I'd already known you and hung out with you before. you know?
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, that's my old friend. We're just hanging out. But no, it was our first time meeting. That was a fun night.
How long ago was that? Because it's gotta be
over 10 years. It's over 10 years for sure. I think that was maybe it. I think you were right. That might have been in 2008 because 2008 or 2009, maybe.
So
well, no, because
years.
I got 2008 because I looked at when we first became friends on Facebook, and it was in 2008. So
then it was prior to that.
Before that, probably.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's still a long time, too.
Yeah.
I mean, not 2008. You were 2010. You were my friend. So it's going to be a little over 10 years. 2010 is when we were friends on Facebook. Ty and I are friends on Facebook in 2008. But I knew him way before then. I think we even had MySpace at that point.
I met Destiny through Malena. Well, really,
yes. We skipped a lot. Wait, Nat, you go back because I met Malena at your birthday party.
And you were already hanging out with me, right? I was
already hanging out. Yeah. And then we went for brunch in Wynwood for your birthday. And that's when I met Malena, and that was it. That was it.
Forget
that
it.
was my
Everybody was jealous of that relationship.
And all I heard from Malena's mouth since then, like, you have to meet Destiny. You have to meet Destiny. You have to meet Destiny. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll get around to it. And I end up at Nat's house, and then I'm like, oh, hi, how are you? And then we just say hello, and then I'm like, and then we start talking. Malena walks in, and then she's like, that's Destiny. I'm like, oh my God, I've been talking to you for like the past 10, 15 minutes. You had no idea who we were. It was awesome.
And she would tell me that too. She would always say, you got to meet Ty. You got to meet Ty. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, I like you, Malena, but I don't want any more friends, you know? Right. But then I met Ty. And look at us. And look at us. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna tears again.
Yes.
To friendships.
Friendship. Oh my God, I love it. Love it.
And look at how much time has flown by so fast, and it's like
so fast.
Nothing for us. It's
and
like
it feels so
easy,
like natural, so organic.
Yes,
it's like
very organic, very natural. I even think about like when we started doing the Friday night wine nights, like just the three of us.
I'm gonna say when I moved, so I'm gonna say like around 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, because I've been in this house for, it's going to be 6 years.
Yeah.
So we started them, when I basically moved
when
here.
You moved to here. Yeah.
I became part of the Broward bunch.
The Broward bunch. Yes, the Broward bunch. I love it. So much fun. I love that story. I love hearing how like we just connected over the years and how it just happened so seamlessly. It was definitely in flow with the universe's plan for our lives. At least that's what I believe. But that's how we met. But Ty or Nat, any of you want to comment on why you decided to do the podcast? Why you said yes?
Well, I remember the moment that you called us both, and then you said, well, remember we've been talking about this like for forever? Well, let's do it. Are you in? And I immediately said yes. I didn't even think about it twice. And, thinking about it, it was really because I felt safe, I felt comfortable, and I felt loved enough to just, share whatever experiences that I have that, anybody, I guess, hopefully they find some kind of help with it or just some resonance there. And it's not until that we started recording and I started watching the episodes and I was like, wow, I'm really exposing myself, like different things about myself. And I was like, oh, I didn't think about that. But at the same time, it just felt like therapy to me. It still does.
Yeah.
And
it is in a way.
Well, to me it is. And it's really weird because therapy with friends. And I always thought like friends, you always want to impress them. You always want to look good. You always want to look like strong and stuff. But with you guys, again, I just feel safe and loved enough to be whoever I am. And that's exactly why. It just felt like, of course I will. I couldn't think of a better team to do this with, and a better duo than you two, like, honestly. Because I've always felt that warmth. So imagine if I could also emit that through this podcast, that would be awesome. So yeah.
I love that, Ty, and I love that you said that you felt so comfortable with us, because we have a no judgment zone.
Yes.
We're not doing that. Say whatever you want. As crazy as it may be, because most of the time I'm the one saying crazy stuff, and there's no judgment. Nobody judges me. Nobody's like, she has lost it. No one says that. You guys are just like, okay, if that's what you want to believe, that's okay. Just very supportive, and I'm very thankful for that, because people don't always get that. So, but I remember when I did ask you to, part of me expected you guys to say no. But, that's fear, right? Fear, always lingering in the background. But you guys said yes. And I was like, yeah, I was so excited. And we just got to work, got things going. But I am so happy, Ty, and that you did both say yes. And I have to say, to go back to what Ty said about it being a safe environment.
Oh, goodness.
It was so safe for me, because we started these wine nights after I lost my beloved. So I was really heavy into my grief. And you guys, like, it didn't matter what type of day, if I was crying, if I was, sad, if I was happy, if I was just saying off the wall stuff, you guys never judged me. You always supported me. And it felt like such a safe place just speaking with the three of you. And I'm thankful, and will always be grateful to you two for that. I love you so much. But Nat, why did you say yes?
I said yes, and I can't believe I said yes. This is something that I would have never done. And like, I am so shy and so closed up. And you guys know me, like, whoever knows me, like, I'm very, like, I don't express my feelings a lot. I'm very closed up. I'm always like, everything's okay. I'm good.
Right.
But I don't know why. It just came out of me like, yes, I want to do this with you. Like, you guys, I do feel so comfortable with you guys. And I feel that we've shared so much, and I have so much trust in you guys, which is very hard for me to trust people. You guys are just so real and so down to earth that I just feel so comfortable telling you, like, everything. And I'm like, and the way that, like, I feel like that Destiny's so creative and, like, so, like, dramatical and, like,
dramatic,
did I say dramatical? Is that even a word? I'm so sorry.
When it pertaining to me, yes, because like, sometimes I get crazy.
Like, you're very theatrical and always, like, like,
larger than
over
life.
the top.
Yes, and I was like, I would love to do something creative with Desi.
Oh, yeah.
And I always feel like Ty is so intelligent and so smart, and you know so much about so many things.
Everything.
And I just love hearing you talk about your philosophies and your beliefs. And I'm like, I'm so down for this project. So thank you guys for.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I always felt like I always had unpopular opinions, and it was always like raise an eyebrow, and I'm like, well, maybe I should just like keep that in. But with you guys, free reign.
Exactly.
And it's always like we always want to dig deeper. Well, why do you think that way? And what are the consequences of thinking that way? And always kind of like just fleshing it out. That's what I love about our conversation.
Yes, I love that too. But I'm going to touch on what Nat said about Ty being like, Ty, you are truly smarter than you know. Like, you don't even see the greatness in you. But believe you me, I see it. Nat sees it. And you just have a brilliant mind, and that's why I love talking to you. Half the time, we don't even believe in the same things.
Right.
It's true. We don't. We have different belief systems.
Yeah.
However, because there's no judgment, because it's a safe space, I feel so comfortable talking to you and listening to what you have to say, because I learned so much from you. Because like I said, a lot of times I'm in my unicorn world. I'm in that dimension, that realm.
And Ty,
unicorn.
Ty loves to bring us down to earth.
Yeah, he's like, come on. Get off the unicorn today. This is what's really going on. And I love that. It's balance. You present the balance. Oh, young Obi-Wan. That is the balance.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. And Nat, I also have to touch on you. You talked about me being creative, but you were just as creative. First of all,
look at
let's talk about your costume,
girl.
Okay,
girl.
The backdrop,
fire.
the accessories.
Yes.
Because when you talk about skulls,
I know. You guys brought this out of me. I love it.
But Nat, you're always great at Halloween costumes. Also.
I love, Halloween is my favorite holiday, and I love dress up. If I could dress up every day, I would. If I could wear a wig every day and just like frolic around in my little wigs, I can't
do the wigs, but I'm with you. Just can't do the wigs. And I love like the red lipstick, the mask. Like you did that.
This is the Kylie lipstick you gave me, Desi, for like Christmas. I think you gave me. So yes, of course I have a Halloween playlist. This was like the most fun playlist that I had to do. And I kind of thought about first doing like traditional Halloween songs, but I'm like, everybody does that every year. Everybody hears the same songs over and over around this time. So I'm like, let me just do something a little more to our style. So I got some suggestions from you guys, like what songs remind you of Halloween or like this time of year or whatever. So the first song that I love is I Put a Spell on You by Screamin, Jay Hawkins. Next song is Superstition by Stevie Wonder. Amazing.
That is a good one.
Get you up on the dance floor. Up on the dance floor. Oh.
I mean, there's nothing more to say. It's Stevie Wonder. I mean, you
writing on the wall. I don't know all the words, but that's all I got. Very superstitious. Look at the wind just blowing in the air. Look at that.
Oh my God. You're going to fly away from us, Ty?
Ty is going to fly away.
The next song, it's another cool one. Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell.
I love that one.
Somebody's watching me.
And
it just feels spooky.
Yeah, it is. And I always thought that it was Michael Jackson who sang that song for a little while there. Because it sounds like him. No,
it does not
at all. I don't know why I just thought that.
I did
a long time.
No. What?
That too?
What?
I thought he was the one singing in the chorus.
No, Michael Jackson not singing. I always feel like somebody watching me. No, that's not a. You guys don't know Michael's voice. We're not going to talk about Mike because a lot of people feel, some kind of way about him. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to bring Michael into this. Desi,
anyways,
shut up.
Next song. You know me, I have to put in a little bit of a hip hop flair into my playlist.
Yes.
And my very favorite Halloween song of all time is Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys. Oh my God.
My mind's playing tricks on me. Dun, dun, dun,
word
dun,
for
dun,
word.
Dun, dun,
I
dun, dun,
love
dun,
it.
dun. Yes. And
I even had that shit as my ringtone at one point.
Really?
That's how much I love that song. Yeah. I love how my playlists bring up all these conversations. This is why I love music. Yes. Anyway, so the last song is I Want Candy by Bow Wow Wow.
Yeah.
And it's not for you youngsters, little Bow Wow or Bow Wow. No. this is a new age group. Remember, new wave. What?
I'm sorry, real quick. You said not you youngsters, not Lil Bow Wow. The young people don't listen to him no more. I think he died out
not
without
Bow Wow or Bow Wow.
Right.
Bow Wow's
right.
still relevant.
No, he's not relevant no more. No, he ain't putting out no music.
When I was in high school.
Yeah, that's true. He's like our age, right?
Yeah, he's our age. Ain't nobody listening to him.
Okay, never mind. Well, it's not Little Bow Wow or Bow Wow. It's Bow Wow Wow.
Wow.
And they're a new wave band.
Damn.
I love that song. I like the Bow Wow Wow. Wow Wow. I can't even say it anymore. Not Little Bow Wow. Bow Wow.
No. Bow Wow Wow.
Oh, I remember going up to that song.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yes.
That was another one of my Mars Bars club songs that I would go dance to. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, so that's the playlist.
Oh, it's awesome.
That is an awesome playlist. It's a great playlist. We got through those 5 songs pretty fast. Oh, it could be the wine.
Oh, boy.
The wine.
And this is how it really is, like, when we're together, like, together, and we just play music, and it's like, oh, what's that? That's why I love the playlist part, because it just kind of goes back to, like, oh, yeah, okay.
Well, one, it's creating a playlist for our life. So anytime we're together for a wine night, and Nat's playing music, Nat's our resident DJ.
Yes.
You know, we remember those songs. Oh, remember that wine night? Yeah, we danced to such and such under the moon in Nat's backyard. It was so much fun.
Oh, man.
I love it. Yes, Nat is creating the playlist for our life, for our memories. I love it. Yay! I love it. I love you guys. This has been another fun night.
Amazing.
And it's Halloween. So tomorrow.
Can't wait to go trick-or-treating, or maybe not.
No.
Drive through.
Is trick-or-treating canceled this year?
It is
canceled. It's highly not recommended by the CDC.
Where is my mask?
So everyone
no trick-or-treating.
You
know what? If anyone comes to our house, I'm just going to throw candy over at the gate.
It would be nice to leave something outside, but then that still also creates a lot of germs because it's different people grabbing it.
It's not even germs, it's bugs. And you don't know what we got. Iguanas. We got iguanas in Florida. I got iguanas. They don't eat candy, but still, they might get in the bowl.
I'm worried about Corona, baby. The iguana is not
I'm concerned about the Corona. That's why I'll toss you the candy, but I'm not going to leave the candy outside for the bugs and the animals to come.
You know what I was thinking? Like maybe making little like bags. Like instead of just
pre-filled bags
of candy in people's thing, just make little bags and like throw it at them.
Yes,
here,
little pre-filled bags of
with a little hand standing.
Happy Halloween!
And like Lysol them like before giving it to them. Like
that's an excellent idea.
Halloween is gonna.
It's because I'm a mom. I mean, I think about these things because my kids. I'm like, where did you get that candy from? Like, coronavirus.
Right?
No.
We're not bringing that in your house or my house or Tom's house. No, we're not doing it. We are coronavirus free.
Yes. Thank you.
And we plan on staying that way. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, everybody up there.
Yes.
It's a tough world right now.
Thank you. This has been so much fun. I love you guys. I love our time together. And I love all of you out there who spend your Halloween Eve with us. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Be safe tomorrow.
Thank you. Be safe. Have fun. And if you're not going out tomorrow, grab another glass of wine and watch us again.
Yeah.
It'll be fun all over again. We love you guys. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Mwah! Cheers to you. Have a happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Subscribe below, please.